Okay, so last time what we have seen how to plot a graph of the sine function, cos function, tan function. We have also taken some problems. We'll continue for that. We'll take a problem on the trigonometric function. If tan theta is equal to 1 by root 7, then evaluate cosec square theta minus sec square theta upon cosec square theta minus plus sec square theta. Okay, now see what you want. So here what the position of theta is not given to you, right? So that means what, with the help of this one, no need to find other trigonometric ratio, right? So now here what, cosec square and sec square you want. Now you want the square. Now you know that the square of the any real number is always positive, right? So no problem for plus or minus, right here. So that means what, with the help of tan theta you can obtain sec square theta, but tan theta is nothing but the reciprocal of the cot theta, right? With the help of tan theta you can obtain the value of cot theta also, and there is a relation between cosec square theta and cot theta, right? Okay, solution. Given that tan theta is equal to 1 by root 7, right? So therefore cot theta is equal to root 7, right? So you have these two values. So with the help of these two values you can obtain the cosec square theta and sec square theta. So sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta, right? So this is what, 1 plus 1 upon 7, so 8 by 7. No need to take the root of that one because you want direct value of the sec square theta, right? So we get a value of sec square theta. With the help of cot theta we will find the cosec square theta. So we know that cosec square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta, right? 1 plus cot square theta. So this is nothing but 1 plus 7, so this is 8. Now we'll take that. So cosec square theta minus sec square theta upon cosec square theta plus sec square theta. Put the values of it. Cosec square theta is 8 now, minus sec square theta is 8 by 7, then 8 plus 8 by 7. So what we'll do, we'll multiply to each term of the numerator and denominator by 7, right? So that the fractional will be removed now, right? So we'll multiply to each term of the numerator and denominator by 7, right? So this is what, then 56 minus 8 upon 56 plus 8. So this is equal to 56 plus 8, right? You may divide by 2 now each term now. Is it divided by 4? If it is divided by 4, then also you can do this one, right? So is it divided by 4? Each term is divided by 4 of the numerator and denominator, right? So 4 1 is it divided by 4? Not divided by 4. 56. This is 56, right? So 56. That means each term is divided by 4. So we can write, you can divide by 4 also. So this is what, 4 minus 2, 14 minus 2 upon 14 plus 2, right? So this is better. So this is what, then 12 minus, so it is also divisible by 8 actually. It is all number divisible by 8 also. Okay, doesn't matter. This is what, so this is what, 12 by 16. So again you can divide by, this is 4. So this is what, 3 by 4. Right? You may divide by 8 now also. So it is what, also here what, it is better to take the common. This 8 minus 8, take 8 common. Then this is what, 1 minus 7. This is 1 plus 7. 1 plus 1 by 7. Right? So here also you can do this one. Right? Any method you can apply. Take the next problem. Prove that cos to the power 6 theta plus sin to the power 6 theta is equal to 1 minus 3 sin square theta cos square theta. 1 minus 3 cos square theta. Okay. So take LHS and prove RHS, or take RHS, prove LHS. Any way you can do this one. So now see here what, instead of this we don't have any idea, right? So we'll take the LHS and we'll prove the RHS now. Okay, so solution. We start from this cos to the power 6 theta plus sin to the power 6 theta, right? Now this we can write cos square theta cube plus sin square theta cube now, right? And you know that you can factorize this a cube plus b cube is what, a plus b, then what, square of the first one minus the product of them and plus again the square of the second one, right? So a cube plus b cube, in this way you can factorize this. So we'll factorize this now. So this is what, your a is what, cos square theta, your b is what, sin square theta. So cos square theta plus sin square theta into the square of the first one, that is this, then the product of the this minus product of this. So this is what, 2 sin square theta or 2 cos square theta, will reverse this, sin square theta, then plus sin to the power 4 theta, sin to the power 4 theta, right? So now see, this value is 1. This value is 1. Now what we'll do, this is cos to the power 4 theta. So don't, this you want, right? Sin square theta, cos square theta, this you want. So don't do anything for this term. So now you have to simplify this cos to the power 4 theta, sin to the power 4 theta, right? Again this is of the form a square plus b square. Again this is of the form a square plus b square. How you can write a square plus b square? This is what, a plus b bracket square, right? So then what, if you expand this a square plus a plus b square, what we get, a square plus b square plus twice ab, but the middle term is not there. So what we'll do, we'll subtract this one. This is what, minus twice ab, right? Now if you simplify this, what we get, a square plus b square. That means instead of a square plus b square, you can write a plus b square minus twice ab, right? Now same thing here, what, so this is what here, cos to the power 4 theta, sin to the power 4 theta. So this is what, your a is what, cos square theta, your b is what, sin square theta. You can write this is what, so we'll write in bracket. So this is what, sin cos square theta plus sin square theta bracket square, right? So if you expand this, see, if you expand this, what we get, cos to the power 4 theta, sin to the power 4 theta. So we have this, but the middle term is not there. 2 cos square theta plus 2 cos square theta minus sin square theta is not there. So what we'll do, we'll subtract this one, right? So this is what then, minus 2 cos square theta. Oh, here not minus, here not 2 now, because what, this is just you have to take the product, right? Don't take here 2 now. So just this 2 is wrong now here. So cos square theta sin square theta, right? So if you simplify this, what we get, cos to the power 4 theta plus sin to the power 4 theta, right? The middle term is there, but it will get cancelled with that, right? With this term they get cancelled. Now your rest of the term is what then, minus cos square theta sin square theta, right? So now again this is what, cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1, 1 square is 1, so no need now the bracket now, right? With this. And now what you want, this is 1 minus 3 sin square first, just will write this what, minus 2 and this is minus 1, both the term are same. This is the of the type minus twice a minus a, right? So that means this is minus 3, right? And cos square theta sin square theta, instead of that we will write sin square theta cos square theta, because the product is commutative. So we get this, right? So if you know your the previous knowledge, that is what, how to factorize this a cube plus b cube, a cube minus b cube, or this is what, a square plus b square, you can write this, right? Even though you can write a square minus b square. Can you write a square minus b square? No, you cannot write a square minus b square. A square minus b square, I have a factor, right? A plus b, a minus b. Okay. Now next problem is what? Eliminate theta from x is equal to a cos theta, y is equal to b sin theta. So now these are two relations. Right? This is a relation with x and theta. This is a relation with y and theta. What do we want? From this relation you want to remove the theta. Right? So with the help of these two relations, make a one relation such that it do not contain theta. Right? So what do we do? You can obtain the value of cos theta here, and you can obtain the value of sin theta here. Right? And you know the relation between sin theta and cos theta is what? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Right? So you have the value of sin theta, you have the value of cos theta. Right? Replace your cos theta and sin theta. You will get in terms of x and y. That expression do not contain the theta now. Right? Okay. Solution. Given that x is equal to a cos theta, y is equal to b sin theta. Right? So therefore cos theta is equal to x upon a, sin theta is equal to y upon b. Right? So we know that cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. Right? Now put the value of cos theta and put the value of sin theta. So this is what? X upon a bracket square y upon b bracket square is equal to 1. So this is what? X square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equal to 1. Right? So apply the fundamental identity. This is for the fundamental identity. You have removed your theta. So now here see the theta is eliminated. So theta is eliminated here. Now again the eliminate theta from. We take the next problem. Eliminate theta from x is equal to a cos cube theta, y is equal to b sin cube theta. Eliminate theta from x is equal to a cos cube theta and y is equal to b sin cube theta. You have to eliminate theta. That means what? Form the equation such way that it do not contain theta. Okay? So what to do? Solution. Given that x is equal to a cos cube theta, y is equal to b sin cube theta. Now here what? Cos cube theta and sin cube theta is given. Right? So first we will find the value of cos cube theta, sin cube theta, and then we will find the value of cos theta and sin theta. Right? Okay. So therefore cos cube theta is equal to x upon a, sin cube theta is equal to y upon b. Now what we will do? We will take the cube root on both sides. Right? You want to remove these 3. So 3 is the power. Take the power 1 by 3. Right? We will take the power 1 by 3 on both sides. So what we get then? Cos theta is equal to x upon a to the power 1 by 3. Right? And sin theta is equal to y upon b to the power 1 by 3. Right? So we have the value of cos theta, we have the value of sin theta, and we have the relation between sin theta and cos theta. Right? So we have the relation. Right? We have, or we know that we have cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. Right? We have, or we know that you can say anything. We will write the value of cos theta in bracket now. So cos theta is equal to what? Your x by a to the power 1 by 3 to the power 2 now. Right? Now we will put the value of sin theta now. Your sin theta is what? Y upon b to the power 1 by 3 square is equal to 1. Right? And power of power is nothing but the multiplication of the power. Right? So no need now square bracket now. X upon a to the power 2 by 3 plus y upon b to the power 2 by 3 is equal to 1. Right? This is the required relation. So now see here, your theta is eliminated, and with the help of two relations you get a single relation. Again we will take one more problem. Eliminate theta from x is equal to 2 plus 3 cos theta, y is equal to 5 plus 3 sin theta. Again the problem is very simple. So easily you can obtain the value of sin theta and cos theta and take the square of that one. Right? Okay, solution. Given that x is equal to 2 plus 3 cos theta, y is equal to 5 plus 3 sin theta. So we will obtain the value of cos theta and sin theta. So what we will do? We will find the value of cos theta. What to do here? You have to shift this 2 to that side and then divide by 3. So cos theta will be not what? Cos theta is equal to x minus 2 upon 3. Right? So now y will be what? In sin theta will be what then? Y minus 5. First we have to shift 5, then we have to shift 3 now. Now this is your cos theta and this is your sin theta. Here the relation between sin theta and cos theta, right? We have cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. Right? Now put the value of cos theta and sin theta. So this is what? X minus 2 upon 3 square plus y minus 5 upon 3 square is equal to 1. So this is what? X minus 2 square upon 9 plus y minus 5 square upon 9 is equal to 1. So this is now, you have to write bracket now, right? Don't simply write x minus 2 upon 3 square. Write in bracket, x minus 2 upon 3, write in bracket. Right? Otherwise it will be meaningless. It is only the square of 2 will be. Right? So you may keep as it is, or if you want to simplify, you can simplify. This is what you can multiply by 9. What we get then? Right? For our knowledge, we will simplify this. Actually, no need to simplify this. This is 9. Right? Then expand this. So this is what? X square minus 4x plus 4 plus y square minus 10y plus 25 is equal to 9. Right? Then x square plus y square, then write a term of the x, then write the term of the y minus 10y. Actually you have to write what? X square y square. First write this 2 degree term. First write x square y square, then xy. There is no term of xy. Then x, then y, and then constant now. So 9 will be here now. 9 will be here. Then it will be 16 now. This will be 16, and 16 plus 4 is what? 20. So plus 20 is equal to 0. Right? Your answer in the book will be like this, right? So you may keep as it is now. This is what? Again, this is what? The standard equation of the of the circle. This is standard equation of the circle. Not standard equation. This is the intermediate form of the equation of the circle. Next. if 2 sin square theta 2 sin square theta plus 7 cos theta is equal to 5, then find the permissible values of cos theta. So if you don't understand what is meant by permissible value, don't bother about this, right? So we'll solve this equation and then we'll see which one is permissible, which one is not permissible. That we'll see later on. So don't take tension for the permissible, right? First solve your problem, right? So what you want? You want to solve this one. You want to find the value of what? Cos theta, right? So that means what? This is the sin square theta. Convert that sin square theta in terms of cos theta, right? And then you get the equation in terms of cos theta. We will get the quadratic equation in cos theta, and you know how to solve the quadratic equation, right? So solution, given that 2 sin square theta plus 7 cos theta is equal to 5. So we'll write this is what? 1 minus cos square theta plus 7 cos theta minus 5. We'll take here. We want to solve this equation. So write equal to 0 form. So we'll take the 5 here. So what then this? 2 minus 2 cos square theta plus 7 cos theta minus 5 is equal to 0. Right? So this is what then? Minus 2 cos square theta plus 7 cos theta minus 3 is equal to 0. Right? You have to multiply by 2 now here. Right? So we change the sign. So that will what? 2 cos square theta minus 7 cos theta plus 3 is equal to 0. Right? So now this is quadratic equation in cos. Right? So you know that if you have the equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then the roots are minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac upon twice a. Right? So this is what the formula to find the root of the quadratic equation. Now we'll apply that formula, right, to find the root of this equation. What is your x here? Your x is cos theta. What is your a? The coefficient of cos square is 2 now. What is your b? The coefficient of cos theta, right? That is minus 7. Take the care along with the sign. And what is your c? C is 3. So we'll put the value of this, right? So cos theta is equal to, right? Just say that formula minus b, right? Just say minus b and put the exact value of the minus b now. So minus b, that means this is your b is what? Minus 7. Minus of minus 7 will be now your 7 now. This is your minus b. Plus or minus root of b square. Your b square is what? 49. Whatever you take the plus sign, minus sign, the square is always positive. Then minus 4, right? Your a is 2. Your c is 3 now. Right? Minus 4ac. Right? Just say minus 4ac. Just write the exact value of 4a and c now. Upon twice a. Upon twice a. A is your what? 2. Right? Now just simplify this now. This is what? 7 plus or minus root of. So we'll write root here. So 49. This is what then? So 12, 24. 49 minus 24 is what? 25 upon 6. Upon 6. Right? Root 25. Upon 4. Upon 4. Right? Now root 25 is a 5 now. Right? So this is equal to 7 plus or minus 5 upon 4 now. Yeah? If you take the plus sign, 12 upon 4. 12 upon 4 is what? 3 now. Right? And if you take the minus sign, so this is 1 by 2. This is what? 1 by 2. So what you want? You want a permissible value. So what do you mean by permissible value? You want the value of cos theta. and you know that the cos theta is always lies between -1 and 1, right? Now your 3 is not lies between -1 and 1, that means this is not a permissible value, right? So a cos theta is equal to 3 is not possible, or you may write what, but cos theta is not equal to 3, right? Because this is not permissible, right? So therefore we have only the value what, therefore cos theta is equal to 1/2. This is the permissible value, right? So now you get the idea of the what do you mean by permissible now, right? But if this is what 1 instead of 3, if you get 1 here, then both are the permissible value. That means your cos theta is what, this 1 and 1/2 both are the allowed, both are the permissible. But now here what, 3 is not permissible, 2 is not permissible, half is permissible, right? Only accept the permissible value. That means what, only accept the values lies between -1 and 1. Now take the next problem. Solve for theta. Solve for theta. If 4 sin square theta minus 2 root 3 plus 1, right in bracket root 3 plus 1, sin theta plus root 3 is equal to 0. So you want the value of theta. Now here what, in the last example we have found the value of the cos theta now, right? But we want the value of, see, in the last example your cos theta was 1/2, right? That means theta is equal to what, the 60 degree, or you may say this is what, pi by 3 or pi by 3. This is the solution of theta now. Now you want to solve for theta. That means you want the value of cos, you want the value of theta, right? So first up you have to find the value of cos theta or sin theta, and then you can find the value of theta, right? So here what, this is in terms of only sin now. So find the value of sin theta and then find the value of theta now, right? Okay, solution. Given that 4 sin square theta minus 2, take the care of this bracket, sin theta plus root 3 is equal to 0, right? This is given. Now see, this is what, the quadratic in sin theta, so we know that this is what, minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac upon twice a. Just see just say this formula and write your proper values of b, a and c, right? We'll say this formula in terms of now your x is sin theta now, right? X is sin theta. So sin theta is equal to, you will get a value of sin theta, and with the help of that one we will find the permissible values of sin theta, right? So if the question is not like this permissible value, right, then also you have to accept the permissible value. Okay, sin theta is equal to minus b. So this is your minus, b is your negative, minus of minus is plus now. So this is what, 2, write in bracket this now, write carefully, right? This is your minus b. Then plus or minus, you have to take the square of that one, that means what, 4 root 3 plus 1 bracket square now, right? This is your b square minus 4ac, just write in bracket value of a and write the in bracket value of c now, upon twice a, so 2 into 4 now, right? Now you have to simplify this. We'll simplify this. This is what, 2 into root 3 plus 1 will keep as it is, right? We'll see later on. This is what, plus or minus, just we'll expand this each and everything. 4, right? Root 3 plus 1 square now, right? So use the formula for a square plus a plus b bracket square. So this is what, 3 plus 1 plus 2 root 3 now, right? Expansion of this one, and then this is what, minus 16 root 3, minus 16 root 3. Okay, again we'll expand this. What, 2 into root 3 plus 1 plus or minus, this is what, 12, 16, this is your 16, right? 3 plus 4, 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 into 4 is 16, plus 8 root 3 minus 16 root 3 minus 16 root 3 upon, so here what, upon 8, forgot here, upon 8 now, right, upon 8. So what we'll do now, we'll again simplify this. This is what, 2 into root 3 plus 1 plus or minus, so this will be what, so 16 minus 8 root 3 minus 8 root 3 upon 8 right. So now you can take 8 common. Can you take 8 common? So at least you can take 4 common now. We'll take the 4 common. So 2 root 3 plus 1, 4 common. If you take the 4 common, plus or minus, this is what is 2. Root of 4 common means this is 4 minus 2 root 3. 4 minus 2 root 3 upon 8 now. Upon 8. Again you can remove this 2 now. You can remove this 2. So it will be 4 now. Okay. So this is what, root 3 plus 1 plus or minus root of 4 minus 2 root 3 upon 8 now. Upon 4 now. Upon 4. So what we do, again this is not simplified well, so we'll apply, this is what here, so this is root 3 plus 1 plus or minus, how we can write this in terms of the square now. See how we can write, this is what, it is square, so 4 means 2, right, so 4 means 2, so is it 1 plus root 3 square, 1 minus root 3, yes, so we'll write, see this is 1 minus root 3 square. See, if you expand this, this is what, 1 plus the square of this one, that is 4, then minus 2 root 3, that means 4 root 3 is nothing but the square of 1 minus root 3, right, upon 4, right. We want value of theta, right, so that means what, you should simplify this. You have to use this your knowledge now. So this is what, then root 3 plus 1 plus or minus, so this will be what, then 1 minus root 3, right, the square root of the square upon 4. Okay, so now we'll use plus sign and then we will use the minus sign now. First we will use the plus sign. So if it is plus sign, then see that if it is plus sign, then your root 3 get cancelled. And then 1 plus 1 is 2 now. So 2 upon 4. Okay, comma. Then we will consider the minus sign now. So if you consider the minus sign, so then your 1 get cancelled. Then this is what? Root 2 root 3 upon 4. Right? Okay. So now your cos sin theta is equal to what? Sin theta is equal to half, or sin theta is equal to root 3 by 2. Now both are the permissible, right? So if sin theta is half, then theta is equal to what? Pi by 6, right? Or theta is equal to root 3 by 2. Oh, root 3 by 2, then this is what? Pi by 3 now. It is 60 degree, no? Pi by 3, right? Always write the value in terms of radian measure. It's better to write the value of theta in the radian measure. I hope that you understand this one, right? So it is actually what? So you have to do the calculation. Only the simple algebra is there. So that you have to apply your 10 standard, up to 10 standard knowledge. Now next, we take the next problem. If tan theta is equal to if tan theta is tan theta plus sec theta is equal to 1.5, then find tan theta sin theta and sec theta. Then find value of these three. Okay. So what we have given? We have given this, and with the help of you want these three trigonometric ratios, right? Okay. So we write that given that. So 1.5 means this is 3 by 2. This is what? 3 by 2, right? This is 3 by 2. Yes, this is 3 by 2. This is given to you. Now see here the plus sign is given to you, right? So what we'll do? We know that. We'll say this. We know that. You know the relation between tan theta and sec theta is what? 1 plus tan square is sec square. That means what? Tan square minus sec square is 1. Right? We know that tan square theta minus sec square theta is equal to 1. Right? And now you can factorize this. We call this as 1. Okay? So we call this as 1 now. Your tan theta plus sec theta is equal to 1. Is 3 by 2. We call that equation as 1. Right? Now we know that tan square theta minus sec square theta is equal to 1. With the help of fundamental identity, you can write this. Now we can expand this then. Right? So what is this then? Tan theta plus sec theta into, you can factorize this. Right? So this is what? Tan theta minus sec theta is equal to 1. Right? You have the value of this tan theta plus sec theta is what? 3 by 2. So this is what? 3 by 2 tan theta minus sec theta is equal to 1. Right? So now you can shift this 3 by 2 that side. So we get what? Tan theta minus sec theta is equal to what? Is equal to 2 by 3. This is your second equation. Right? So you have the sum, you have the difference. Now these are two unknowns. Your tan theta and sec theta both are unknown here. Right? So these are two simultaneous equations in terms of tan theta and sec theta. Right? You have to solve these two equations simultaneously. So now see that here there is a sum and here there is a difference. So if you add this one get cancelled then. Right? So 1 plus 2 gives. Right? So if you add this, what we get then? 2 tan theta. Right? Your sec theta get cancelled. So what here? 2 tan theta. 2 tan theta is equal to 3 by 2 plus 2 by 3. Right? Now 2 by 3 plus 3 by 2 is what? 9 plus 4, 13 by 6. 13 by 6. Right? Now your tan theta will be what then? Tan theta is equal to what? 13 by 12. So we get a value of tan theta. Right? So now what we will do now? So both there are two ways now. You can put a value of tan theta in the 2 and you can obtain the value of sec theta. But we will take the advantage of the sign in middle. We will do what? 1 minus 2 use now. We will add and we will subtract also. 1 minus 2 use. 1 minus 2 use. So what we do? 1 minus 2. That means what? You have to change the sign of this one and you have to take the addition of this one. Your tan get cancelled then. This is what then 2 sec theta. 2 sec theta. Okay? Minus become plus now it is. 2 sec theta. 1 minus 2. So that means what? 3 by 2 minus 2 by 3. So 2 sec theta is equal to what? 9 minus 4. 9 minus 4 is what? 5 by 6 now. Right? And your sec theta is what then? Sec theta is what? 5 by 12. Again you get the value of sec theta that you want. Right? So only which value remains? See what you want? The value of tan theta, value of sec theta and value of sin theta you want. Right? So what we want to find now, with the help of this one, you want the value of sin theta now, right? Okay, so we'll do this one. So what is tan theta? Since what? Tan theta is equal to 13 by 12 now, right? So what is tan theta? Is nothing but sin by cos, right? So sin theta by cos theta is equal to 13 by 12, right? But 1 upon cos theta is what? See, sin theta is nothing, sin theta upon cos theta is nothing but what? Sin theta into 1 upon cos theta. And 1 upon cos theta is nothing but what? Sec theta, right? Into sec theta is equal to what? 13 by 12. Right? Now you can put the value of sec theta. Right? So sec theta is what then? Sin theta is equal to, sec theta is what? 5 by 12 is equal to 13 by 12. Right? So both the sides have denominator 12. Right? So multiply by 12 on both sides. So your 12 get cancelled. Right? 12 get cancelled. And you can divide by this 5. So sin theta is equal to 13 by 5. How it is possible? By 5 is not possible. So tan theta is what? So I think this is wrong here. What? So this tan theta is what? You are actually sec theta, right? So this one. Now what is there? So we have made some mistake somewhere. Tan theta to tan theta. 13 by 12. This is correct. That means what? There is a mistake in problem. Where we have made mistake. So this problem is we have made mistakes here. What? So what here? 1 plus tan square is equal to 1, right? 1 plus is what? Sec square theta, right? Your sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1 actually, right? So what we wrote here, tan square theta minus sec square theta, that is wrong. Just do only this. What? Give the minus sign now. Just change minus plus minus plus. Okay, do that one. This what? Minus 1 plus 1. Then your value of this is what? Sec theta now. This is your sec theta. Is 12 by 13 by 12 now, right? And your tan theta will be 5 by 12 now, right? 5 by 12. Just only change the minus minus sign. You will get this one. Just interchange this one. Just change sign only. Okay, so you will get the value of tan theta is this. Okay, no problem here. What? Tan theta is equal to this. So tan theta means what? Sin theta upon cos theta is equal to 5 pi by 12. Right? So take care of this one, right? At least you have to write this one. First write the fundamental identity, then do that one. Right? Instead of taking what? Tan square theta minus sec square theta or sec square minus tan square, whatever this, with the help of fundamental identity, obtain that relation. Right? Don't do that directly. So now this is what? Sin theta 1 upon cos theta is sec theta is equal to 5 by 12. Now your sec theta is what? Then 13 by 12. So sin theta is equal to 13 by 12. This is 5 by 12. So sin theta will be 5 upon 13. Now this is permissible now, right? Okay, so we have made mistake there now, right? So change all those things. So you will get this one, right? The value of sin theta and the value of sec theta and tan theta interchange now, right? Because we have wrongly taken as this is what? Tan square theta minus sec square theta, right? So we have to take here what? Sec square theta minus tan square theta. So therefore the values of sec theta and tan theta are interchange. So do that one. So do that correction so that you will get the correct answer. So that means what? This may happen, right? Tan square theta minus sec square theta is equal to 1. This may happen, right? So instead of that one, just write the fundamental identity and with the help of fundamental obtain that relation. Okay. So I hope that you understand that, the last problem. Now prove that. Prove that sin theta upon 1 minus cos theta plus tan theta upon 1 plus cos theta is equal to sec theta cosec theta plus cos theta. This we want to prove that. So what we'll do? We'll take LHS and we'll prove the RHS, right? Or you may take, if you have idea about the RHS, right? If you can do, you can take the RHS and you can prove it is equal to LHS, right? What to do? But it is better to take the LHS, right? So it is better to take the LHS. With the help of RHS also we can prove, but that will be complete. So we take the LHS, right? LHS is equal to sin theta upon 1 minus cos theta. Okay, so we'll complete this. So sin theta upon 1 minus cos theta plus tan theta upon 1 plus cos theta. Okay, so what is here? 1 minus cos theta and 1 plus cos theta is there, and they are conjugate of each other. If you take the product of that one, this will what? A square minus b square, right? It will be simplified, right? So what we do? We take the addition now. So this is sin theta. First we'll take the cross multiplication. 1 plus cos theta plus tan theta into 1 minus cos theta upon 1 minus cos theta into 1 plus cos theta. 1 plus cos theta, right? So now this is what? Sin into 1 plus cos theta plus tan theta into 1 minus cos theta. We'll keep this as it is. We'll see later on this. Right? So 1 minus cos theta, 1 plus cos theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So this will be 1 minus cos square theta. This will be 1 minus cos square theta. Right? And 1 minus cos square theta is equal to what? We write this as it is now. No need to simplify this, because we want the two terms now. Cos theta. 1 minus cos square theta is what? Sin square theta. Is nothing but sin square theta. Right? We get a single term. Your denominator is single, and we just separate that term now. Separate all the terms now. So what we get then? So see here, if you separate this one, so for first one, your sin theta get cancelled. One sin remains now here. Right? So for first one is what? 1 plus cos theta upon just sin theta now. For first one. For second one is what then? Tan theta into 1 minus cos theta upon sin square theta now here. Right? Okay. Go on simplifying that. So what? 1 upon sin theta. This is what? 1 upon sin theta. Plus, this is cos theta upon sin theta. Cos theta upon sin theta. Right? Now, you may write here what? The sin square, 1 upon sin square theta. Right? So, okay, this is what then? Plus. You write this what? Tan theta. Tan theta is what? Sin theta upon cos theta. We write this what? Sin theta upon cos theta into, because what? Tan theta into this. So this is what then? 1 minus, just will write bracket, 1 minus cos theta upon sin square theta now. Right? Now see here, your one sin get cancelled. Right? Okay. So this is what then? 1 upon sin theta is nothing but what? Cosec theta. Or you keep this as it is, 1 upon sin theta. Okay, last you will do this one. What? Cos theta upon sin theta plus, now this one sin get cancelled, so one sin remains now here, and again we will divide by this one then, right? So here what your denominator, okay, just we will write this 1 minus cos theta upon what? Sin theta cos theta, right? Right? So now this is what then? 1 upon sin theta is nothing but what? Cosec theta. plus this is what cot theta, right? Now we'll simplify this. We simplify this. This is what then 1 upon sin theta cos theta is what plus sec theta, cosec theta, cot cosec theta, sec theta now. Cosec theta, sec theta, right? Now then minus 1 upon sin theta, right? Your cos per get cancelled, right? 1 upon sin theta is nothing but cosec theta is equal to cosec theta, right? Now your cosec get cancelled. So this is what cot theta plus cosec theta sec theta. And what you want? What you want to prove? Yes, we want to prove this one, right? So only the terms are interchanged, right? You may write this is what. So just write whatever they want now. They want sec theta first. So we write this what sec theta plus cosec theta plus cot theta, right? Because the product is commutative. So you may write this one, right? So only what our terms are interchanged. Doesn't matter. This is what. Okay. Now also see here. Here also you can see this what. You can multiply and divide by 1 plus cos theta, 1 plus cos theta. Here also you can multiply by 1 minus cos theta and 1 minus divide and multiply by 1 minus cos theta. Do separate for this one, do separate for this one. Now what here we did also, we have separated it, right? Here also you can do, you can multiply and divide by the conjugate. That means you can rationalize the denominator here, right? Take the product, right? Separately you can do this one, we get this one, right? So answer will be same now. Okay, so I think we'll stop here.